But the reason we're doing all of this is because of the love for Flatt and Scruggs that we all have. And Leicester, Flatt, and Earls Scruggs had a band. You know, they started in 1948, like you said. But really tonight, this band is featuring a lot of stuff, mostly from the time when Josh Graves and Paul Warren actually were in the band from 1954. It's going to get really geeky here for a second, okay? From 1954 forward until they broke up. And I remember waking up every morning before I went to school, and my dad was going to work in the steel mills up in Warren, Ohio, and if weather permitted, we could hear WSM and hear the Leicester, Flatt, and Earls Scruggs, the Martha White hour in the mornings. 5:45. So that must have been like 6:45 for me because I was a little farther east. But yeah, I hate getting up early in the morning, but it was okay back then. But if there was big fog on the Ohio River, we didn't get it. So we put on a Flatt and Scruggs record in the morning, and that's what I started out my day, every day, listening to Flatt and Scruggs in the morning, and it just kind of pounded me in the head for a good 12 years. And at night, since I lived so close to Cleveland, I was hearing the big rock stations out of Cleveland pounding me in my head, as I was going to sleep. So I was a confused young lad. But this Flatt and Scruggs stuff stayed with me, and everything that I do and everything these guys do, I'm sure, that's one of the first things you can pull out. If you know anything about their music, you can spot it in everything that we do, anything we record, write, make up, whatever. And that's what we're really doing tonight. And I was doing an overdub on Johnny Warren's record, and Charlie was there, and just hearing the two of them, it was just like I was 6 years old again. And I was hearing Flatt and Scruggs for the first time, and I thought, I've got to do something about this. I've got to do something, because there are too many people that don't know who Flatt and Scruggs were, don't know, they know about Beverly Hillbillies, and some even know about Petticoat Junction, which wasn't probably their finest hour. But we were going to do that, but now we won't. This is Charlie Cushman on the banjo over here. Johnny Warren, son of Paul Warren, who was in that great band. Ronnie McCurry's playing the role of Curly Seckler tonight. Curly, Ronnie, he gets one mandolin solo per night, just like Curly got. Barry Bales and I go back a long ways. We both played with this girl, Allison somebody. And we've traveled a lot of miles together, and he's a fabulous bass player, the best on the planet, and there's Barry Bales right there. Sean Camp is one of the best songwriters that we have in this town. And well, we're in Franklin right now, but in Nashville it's a little bigger, and he's a big fish in a small pond right now. But we go back to Nashville, everything goes back to normal. But when I was going to make the calls, it was like casting this band and trying to figure out who could be Leicester. Man, my wife Jill said, "What about Sean Camp?" And I went, "Oh my God, it's perfect." And I called. I don't know why you say that. But he's perfect. It's Sean Camp. We just, it's part of an educational process. What this is letting people know what an impact Flatt and Scruggs had on us and the whole musical world. Not let alone what. Bela Fleck has said, he wouldn't play the banjo if it hadn't been for seeing the Beverly Hillbillies, and he didn't know about the other stuff. Then he learned about that. So we're just happy to be here playing for you tonight. And thank you for coming. It was amazing to see how fast the tickets sold for this thing. It's really great. And so we'll play more for you now. Nice talking to you.
I guess I better introduce the guy who are doing the talking here tonight. He needs no introduction, by the way. He needs no introduction. And he is what I think the finest overall player on the planet today. My friend, very well.
Better cash in your checks, you're bound to die. You're bound to die.